It's KAYLEE here at Central, where they're getting ready for their musical Honk. Let's meet some of the actors. And now we're here with three main actors, Grant Cook, Katie Vaughn, and Nick JANSEN. Nick, I understand that you're the lead role in this musical. Can you tell me a little bit about what you do?
Okay, so my role in the show is Ugly, and the show is called Honk. It's a musical tale of the ugly duckling. So I think one thing about Ugly is that he starts out being very different from the rest of the people in the show. Or I guess not people, everyone's an animal. So the rest of the animals in the show, he's very different from the rest of them. He doesn't quite fit anywhere, and when he gets lost and tries to find his way back, he finds a way to fit in with everyone.
Katie, I understand that you're Ugly's mom. Tell me a little bit about your role.
Well, my role is Ida, and she's Ugly's mother, and until the end of the show, when we realize that Ugly is actually wonderful, she's the only one who accepts Ugly for who he is despite his odd appearance.
Grant, tell me a little bit about your role.
I'm the cat. I'm the villain of the show. I'm a very hungry cat, and I see this ugly duckling who just hatched from his egg, and I can't help but try and cook him up for my dinner.
Is it hard to portray this character as a duck?
Yeah, that's one of the challenges for me, definitely. It's difficult to remember when I'm trying to remember lines and blocking to think about, oh yeah, I'm also not a human right now. And we also had to learn how to make convincing animal noises, because there's points in the show where it's mostly spoken lines, but they will also add animal noises.
I want you to know how very proud I am of the squadron. Keep a step up for being geese.
Joining us now is Mr. Scott Mead, the drama director here at Central High School. Thanks for being here. So why did you choose Honk as the musical?
Yeah, we wanted to do a family-friendly show that we can get a lot of all ages to come and see this production. So anywhere from kindergarten through senior citizens. So it's a very family-friendly show, and wanting to just let people know that hey, we can do all ages shows here at Central.
Tell us a little bit about the cast.
So we did some casting. We had them act, sing, and dance in order to be a part of the show. And so we cast about 40 students that are in the actual production on stage. We've got about 45 that are behind stage doing all the technical elements.
Here we have GIRON, the scenery crew head. Talk to me about the set.
The set for Honk is a farm mixed in with a couple other main scenes. The opening scene is a farm with some chicken coops and a barn and a tool shed, and we move into swamp areas, snow scenes, different places of travel.
We've got a lot of surprises with our scenery too. We were building things, we've got some backdrops, we've got some special effects that we're going to be using. So really excited to get the audience excited to go on the journey with Ugly.
In building a set, we have a lot of larger set pieces, especially for this show, because they're farm animals, so they're a little smaller than we are. So some of our pieces for this show are exaggerated. So we have tables that are 6 feet tall in order to balance the height difference.
As a kid, you think, this is just a little story, it's fun to listen to, but now you think about who you are now and how those little stories that you learn as a kid really affect what you become later.
Like Nick said, when you're a kid, the story seems very simple, but I think in high school, for a lot of people, is a time where it's very hard to accept who you are. So I think revisiting the story now, I can appreciate more now than when I was a child, how hard it is to not fit in.
We just need to learn to accept who we are, and this story tells a great tale of little duckling doing just that.
It's a children's book basically, so it's geared towards children mostly, but it's really a family show, so there's relatability with the character Ugly, because he goes from not really liking who he is to learning to love himself and to realize there's beauty in everyone.